38 Dakota men hanged at once, the biggest mass execution in American history, and it was overseen by Honest Abe. It's one small story in the larger tale of Native American genocide, and it begins in Minnesota in 1862.
Dakota is not a nation of people. Dakota is a way of life.
Dakota families were on the verge of starvation, having waited months for food promised to them by the US government and the treaties that had left them living on slices of their ancestral land.
We sold all this land for X amount of dollars per acre, but the way it was written, the government never intended to pay us the full amount.
Never paid a cent.
When Dakota leaders confronted local agency workers, they were told, "Let them eat grass." So Dakota warriors attacked settlers and agency workers, which escalated into the Dakota War of 1862.
Our ancestors fought for our survival. If they wouldn't have fought, we would all just died.
The governor said the Sioux Indians of Minnesota must be exterminated or driven forever beyond the borders of the state. And that is what they did. Hundreds of Dakota men were put on trial by military commissions made up entirely of Minnesota settlers, with no lawyers and with some trials lasting under 5 minutes. President Abraham Lincoln approved the death sentences of 38 men, who the day after Christmas were hanged all at once. They were buried in a mass grave that was later dug up, their bodies to be used by doctors for medical training. The Sioux who didn't participate in the fighting were punished too. The state adopted a policy of paying white citizens to kill and scalp natives, and most of the remaining Sioux either died in concentration camps or were expelled from the state. American history is littered with stories of murder, displacement, and injustice, hidden behind its heroes. This is just one tiny part of the story of Native American genocide, a story we want to explore further in our series American Colonialism. To help us get to the US to tell that story and to fund the truth, you can donate through the link in our bio.